Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today it's a beautiful day outside. Even though it's winter, it's kind of sunny and quite warm outside, and I have with me a super nice car, the same as the weather, I should say. I waited for such a long time. I can say this is the brand new Toyota CHR. This is the GR Sport hybrid. This is the full hybrid version. You can see right here on the back, GR Sport. Beautiful colors, amazing car. I will have a separate video where I will talk about interior, exterior, all the technical data and function, multimedia and so on. But in this video it's all about test drive. I will drive the car and I will give you all the feedback on how it's on the road. Also, the grille from the GR Sport looks super nice and aggressive. I really like it. Also, the car comes with 19-inch wheels, black glossy rims, look gorgeous. And also this is the all-wheel drive version. You can see the all-wheel drive that means all-wheel drive intelligent system that Toyota have it in the last years. The handles that pop out from the door look also nice. Electric adjustable seats, gorgeous seats, Alcantara in combination with some leather on the side, GR writing here on the headrest. But more about that we will talk in the review video. Also, normal pedals. This is the key, by the way, very simple with GR on the back. Quite nice. I will leave it here because it comes with all that features like keyless entry and start stop system, Alcantara on the doors in this area, gorgeous steering wheel also in leather with beautiful stitches, red stitches, GR here writing. Let's start the car. I press the brake. This is the power button, and now the car comes with digital cockpit. Guys, I love this new digital cockpit from Toyota. Finally, Toyota is in trend with all those stuff, and we have a big screen in the middle, really big screen, and I like the fact that it's tilted to the driver. Very good brightness, very good position. While you're driving, you have such a good visibility there. It comes also with a head-up display directly on the windshield, and it's also very nice and very visible from the driver side. Plus we have this big mirror, and in the mirror, surprise you have a camera in the back, so in case you don't have good visibility, although it has pretty good visibility in the back, you can use it like a camera and you can adjust it. We will talk about that in the review video. Let me put the seatbelt. What I notice being inside the car, it's the fact that everything here, it's perfectly placed, and they still use physical button for climatic system, physical button for different functions. This is the stalk to change the gear, very simple. Electronic handbrake, the EV mode button, and from here you can change different driving mode. It comes with 3 driving modes plus custom mode: eco, normal, sport and custom. Every time you change it, you can see the graphic and the color, it's changing a little bit. In the front you can see the range on the right side, and also here on the left side, and here on the left side you can see how much kilometer it has, the car. We will drive in eco mode and then we will change to different driving modes. Also here it's so simple and so cute, this stalk, so you can go back like that in the drive mode. And if you want to go in reverse, you go left and forward. In reverse mode, you will notice that it comes with super nice cameras, 360 degrees camera around the car, parking sensors front, back, all the package. And you have the B mode. B mode mean that while you are in drive, if you go back like that, in B mode mean the car will regenerate more energy. This time Toyota used this B mode. When you release the acceleration, you recuperate energy into the battery. That's a new thing to Toyota. Usually it was used for other functions. Anyway, let me give you the price. By the way, guys, if you are in Romania, in Bucharest, check out Toyota Bucharest Saud. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen, if you want to check them out. They are super nice. They already have the car here. If you want to buy it, if you want to see it, if you want to test drive it, check them out, guys. Super nice people. Also, the price of the car, GR Sport is the most expensive version. The version that we have with me here is the 2-liter hybrid version, all-wheel drive. It's 48,406 euro, included all the taxes. So check them out. 6-year warranty, 200,000 kilometers you have on Toyota. And I want to give you some more extra technical data and then we will start driving. So as I said before, the car comes with a 2-liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line. It's an all-wheel drive system, and the total power of the car 198 horsepower, 190 newton meters, 180 km/h is the top speed of the car, 0 to 100 in 7.9 seconds, 117 grams CO2 emission, and the estimated consumption is between 4.8 and 5.2 liters. We will check it out today. We will reset the consumption. We will see what will be the consumption that we will get in the end of the video. As I said before, it's also an all-wheel drive system, and that means the internal combustion engine drive the front wheels of the car. Also, because it's a full hybrid, it comes also with a battery and a small electric motor, and both electric motor and petrol engine drive the front wheel of the car. And the surprise, because it's all-wheel drive that means it has also an extra electric motor on the rear that drive the rear wheel of the car as needed. This is just insane. I'm really curious to drive it. And all this power, it's connected to a 0-speed automatic transmission. It's an eCVT transmission, special for those kind of full hybrid systems. What impressed me the most is the fact the battery capacity. Usually in a full hybrid system, battery capacity it's around 1 kilowatt-hour, but here on the new CHR we have a 4.08 kilowatt-hour battery. It's a lithium battery, pretty big battery. That means we can pretty much drive a lot in electric mode. The first electric motor power that's integrated in the transmission, it's 113 horsepower, and the second electric motor that is on the rear axle, it's a 41 horsepower, in case you're wondering, and the internal combustion engine power, it's 152 horsepower. Also, the fuel tank capacity 43 liters. The car comes with ventilated brake discs on the front and normal brake discs on the rear. I guess those are the most important information, guys. Let's drive the car, because I will give you even more information in the review video. So now the car is started, and as you notice, it's just the engine, the petrol engine, it's stopped because it's a full hybrid system. That means it has enough energy. Let me reset also the consumption right here. Right now it's reset on the left side. The great part is that you can customize all this cockpit right here in the front. I'm not going to do that right now because I will show you anyway in the full review video, but right now we will just try to drive the car, focus more on driving, because I lost anyway so much time. Press the brake and then just go in drive mode. If you have enough battery, you just press this EV mode button and then the car will drive only in electric mode. And yeah, enough with talking, let's drive, guys. Let me by the way, let me adjust a little bit the seats. Electric adjustment on the seats, electric adjustment on the mirrors. I love those new vents, they look really cool. I have to go out of here. The great part, what I like the most on the car, is that it has these great cameras around, so even if you are in tight spaces like this one, you can see super clear what's happening around the car. You can park the car easily. The sun, it's a beautiful day, but it's not so good for filming because you're probably missing a lot of views. The contrast between the sun and interior is not that good on the camera, but we will still try to drive. And also for me, the visibility is not that good. Now, right now in this moment, even though we are in eco mode, the car is driving only in electric mode. That's the great part. I mean, a 4 kilowatt-hour battery, it's more than enough to give you that. Yeah, let me go here to show you the graphic. Here's the graphic that shows you what happened and how much battery you still have and where are the electric motors. So you can see one here in the transmission, one on the rear axle, and the petrol engine in the front. So you can see the great part is that you can actually see those informations right there. And by the way, guys, you can come here at Toyota Bucharest South. I will leave the link in the description if you want to see the car, test drive the car, check them out. They have also the other versions here, the basis version, so if you want to see it, definitely check them out. Really complicated street here to go out, at least when the people park like really bad. I have like basically zero visibility, but now it's good. I can go in, and the car, it's still driving in electric mode. Right now the petrol engine, it's kicking in, but wow, it's so silent. I drive Mazda MX-30 REV last week, and the rotary engine was quite more noisy than this one. Toyota makes such a good systems, man. I'm a big fan of those full hybrid systems, and they improve it with every single model, every single facelift. They improve also the hybrid system, the engines and all that stuff, and it's so silent. Wow, I'm impressed with how silent it is. And you can see right now it's recuperate energy back into the battery. And what I notice is that the car will try to keep the battery between two lines and between 20 and 80%. That means the battery will last longer. So this is great for lithium battery. It's great that the system can control that, so the management of the battery will keep the battery somewhere between those levels. So in this way it gives you good performance in electric mode and good economy, but in the same time will keep the battery to last longer, even though you have a super warranty on Toyota cars. I love the steering wheel, by the way, great grip, love it. It's nice to be here inside the car, and you can also change different views there. It's pretty nice, love it. Anyway, let's drive. The head-up display, it's also pretty clear, even though it's super sunny outside today, but the head-up display, it's quite clear, and you can see really well there. Also perfect, it's perfectly positioned, this new display. Also you have here the navigation, much better than what was years ago on Toyota. It comes also with cameras that can read the traffic speed limit, and not only, even the traffic sign. You can see the pedestrian sign there on the front display. Super interesting. The sound insulation, by the way, now look at this, with all this noise, ambulance, seems to be fine, man. Yeah, let's stop this. The sound insulation, it's quite good. Nice, I love it. Also the seats are super nice. They are quite sporty, they hold you, they have those side supports here, and they hold you pretty nice, pretty tight. The visibility is good, even in this mirror, even without, yeah, let me take this out. Yeah, even without this camera on place of mirror, the visibility, let's see. Okay, it's good, man. I don't think you really need that camera on the rear there, because the visibility is quite good. But let me leave it like that. Wow, I'm impressed on how silent is the system. You barely feel any vibration inside the cabin. The acceleration pedal, it's smooth and nice. Let me go on the right side. Even though we are in eco mode, I feel like the car have more than enough power. So I mean, if you are 50 and you press the acceleration, ooh, the car give you that punch. So it has, I mean, it's almost 200 horsepower. It's more than enough for daily driving, and it feels like it has plenty of power. Blind spot technology, all that safety features. You can see the blind spot technology in the corner of the mirror. Lovely. It drives nice, and I feel like it has quite a higher driving position than Corolla, for example. It's a little bit higher. You can see in comparison with other sedan, I feel like I'm a little bit higher. Even though my seat, it's all the way down, I feel like I stay a little bit higher. I like the fact that it's easy to adjust the climatic system. It's easy to turn on and off from here. Physical button. You have heated steering wheel. You have heated windshield. The windshield, it's heated. You have also some buttons here for open the tank and also the trunk. I like it. I like the grip on the steering wheel. I like the view. Man, I feel like Toyota grow a lot in the last years. Also soft material here, some storage space here, extra nice. Also GBL sound system. So now the police wanna pass and everybody have to go right or in the middle to make some place. But now nobody seems to to get around this. It has to go just a little bit in front and then it will be fine. Anyway, and you can see when I release the brake pedal, the car is showing you what's happening and which motors will work, and it's such a smart system. So the sound insulation seems to be very good. The pedals are smooth. You can see right now we start in electric mode. If you press it harder, then will kick in also the petrol engine. Keep in mind this is a brand new car, yeah, that means it doesn't have even 500 kilometers. That means the consumption will be a little bit higher at the end of this trip, probably half liter higher than normal. After 5,000 kilometers will get better, usually on all the car with thermal combustion engines. Man, how smooth, how silent it is. I really love that. I like it. I like this armrest. I like those buttons. Everything is in the right place. You have even wireless charging. Look at the seats. Look at in the back. The glass roof look also lovely, and you can see it's tinted. So even if it's sunny, it's quite tinted. Lovely. Alcantara here on the side. Even the vents look nice. We have 8-liter consumption until now in eco mode. I like how smooth is the transition when I accelerate and when the petrol engine is kicking. It's doing it so smooth and nice, and I like that so much. I really love that. We have another red, but it's a great test for the consumption. In the end, it comes also with auto hold function. You have the button here, you don't have to press the brake all the time, so the car will hold for you. The visibility is quite fine, even though it's split here, the window in two. I don't feel like I don't feel like that bother me or something, so the visibility is quite fine. I don't know, I mean, with this new digital cockpit, I think the car is kind of complete. If until now many people complain about navigation and it doesn't have a proper digital cockpit, this time Toyota come with everything. So you have here everything you need these days. It's also very responsive. I noticed that. So that's super good, right? Let's see if we go to Toyota Sold. Press go, and the car will just navigate there. I see that the map shows you also the traffic lights. This is cool. And also
the route guidance will start now.
Nice. Pretty nice. Simple to use. The touch work fine. I like it. I like the car, and I like that it's silent. I mean, there are so many cars here, but you stay in silent inside. So I will definitely give it a good rating, a big plus for the sound insulation.
Next left at the next traffic light, then left turn. In 1 kilometer, left turn.
It's of course the eCVT transmission. That means everything is so smooth, like you're driving an electric car. Even though we have this petrol engine in combination with electric motors, I accelerate, everything is so linear. I love it. I love this driving feeling. You hear a little bit the engine rev on when you press it, when you push it harder, but it's nothing noticeable. I think they did a great job with the sound insulation between engine part and the cabin inside, because it's quite silent. Over the bump, I notice also that the suspension are pretty good, pretty comfortable. I like it. Let me go a little bit forward. Easy to adjust, the seats, the mirrors, everything seems to be perfect aligned here. And even the mirrors, you can adjust them from
meters,
here.
left turn.
You can lock and unlock the doors. You can see also directions from the navigation right there on the screen, in front of the screen. I think I wanna go, or maybe not. Maybe let's just go straight ahead. We go a little bit
Left
more
turn
straight.
coming up. Then left turn.
Let's change the driving modes. Let's go in normal sport mode. Let's go in sport mode. Okay. Immediately I feel like the acceleration is much more sensitive right now.
Proceed about 3 kilometers
And?
on the current road.
Wow, wow, wow. It's much more sensitive. I like it. It feels like when you push it, when you press it, it feels like push you back on the seat. And for example, let me slow down a little bit. If you go to 50, for example, and then from 50, come on, go to 50, and then from 50 you, ooh, and the grip, it's great because it's an all-wheel drive. The brakes feel great as well. Wow. No, that nice. And if you go in B mode, because you have the B mode, you go one more time down. Check this out. You accelerate, and when you release the acceleration right now, you can see you use the regenerative brake. So it's like you can use it like one pedal or not. Yes, it says like it's charging, but I hear, the strange part is that I hear the engine. So I think, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I read about that. Usually before on Toyota, when you go in B mode, it was like low. The engine kind of go lower, so it gives you more RPM. But now I read that it's used like regenerative brake. So when you release it, it will regenerate the energy back into the battery. So right now we are in B mode, and you can see there that it's charged. It's definitely charging. Let me go here to the screen. So you can see right now when you release it, it's definitely, you can definitely see that the car will recuperate the energy. You see that? So accelerate and then release it, and now the car will recuperate the energy back into the battery. But if we take out the B mode, okay, now let's go back to drive mode, and if I release it, you can see it's the same thing. No, I think it's not a regenerative brake, even though I read about that. You see, it's the same regenerative brake, even the same in drive mode. So I think the B mode, it's also the same as before. I think the B mode, it's used for brake, engine brake, something like that. Because if I go to B right now, I hear the engine a little bit, how it's trying to braking. And if I go back to drive, it's nothing. Yes, man, just write me down. I didn't have time anyway. I didn't plan this test drive today, so I didn't have time to research this thing, but I'm really crazy curious. So if you know about that, let me know in the comment, because I wanna know about that. But I think it used like engine brake, like before, like it was before. I don't think it's like for regenerative brake. So let's go back. You see?
Next left, then left turn.
I hear the engine. I feel a little bit of vibrations. So I'm curious. Write me down in the comment. I'm really curious. Anyway, I will check it after, because I plan to make another few test drives, so I will check it one more time. But if you know about that, just let me know in the comments.
Next left.
The steering seems to be
sign.
quite assisted, quite nice. I like it. How much? 7.1 liter consumption. Pretty good, huh? and we drive in sport mode. We will try also to accelerate a little bit. I like that it's a little bit taller, so you have a good visibility, very good visibility. I think we can go to...
Proceed on the current road.
Whoa, love it. The driving, the grip on the ground when you accelerate, it's definitely lovely. I love it. And let's change back to eco mode. In eco mode, everything is much more relaxing. The power it gives you much more smoother. It's a little bit windy outside, but you barely hear that wind. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Let's go back to sport mode. Also, the car comes with lane assist, adaptive cruise control, all that safety features that Toyota come with, and you can activate them all from here. So you can activate the lane assist from here, just like that. You just go plus and minus, and the car will hold the speed, will hold you between the lanes, will accelerate, will brake. Depending what the car in front will do, your car will do as well. So those you can see right now, you can see with green, you can see down here on the digital cockpit how the car will hold between the lanes, will accelerate, will brake. And I tested on almost all Toyota cars, and the newest is one, you can see it warn you from time to time to hold your hands on the steering wheel, and I noticed that it's really good. I mean, it stays very good between the lanes, even here where the lanes are barely visible and the road is not that good. You can see that the car is still doing a great job. And it also have a sensor here. You can see here it's a sensor that read your face, and if your face is too low or too up or too left or right, it's telling you to stay a little bit higher or lower. That's why you hear this beeping, if in case you're wondering. Anyway, that was dangerous there, but love it, man. I love also the autopilot. It's great. I will have the car for more time. Today I have a limited time with the car, but I will have the car for more time, and then I will do another test, and we will go on the highway and we will try all that stuff, and I will give you more detail. This is a fast forward test drive, so I was really curious. I can't miss this out, and that's why I want to take it for a ride. And to be honest, I didn't expect it to be that good. Look at this, man, it's more than enough power. Let me go back to eco mode right now, driving a little bit in eco. I like how smooth it is. When you press the brake, the car will recuperate even more energy. If you anticipate the traffic, you can get a lot of energy back into the battery, and you can of course see that if you go here, you can see what happened with the energy, with the flux, energy flow. If we go back to B mode, this B mode, I really want to know. Yeah, the B mode, it's acting like, yeah, it's engine brake 100%, guys. because I hear it, I feel the vibration. It's not regenerative brake. When it's regenerative brake, it's just everything so smooth, it's harder, and it should regenerate back all that energy. But it's definitely the B, it's acting the same like was always acting on Toyota cars, like just like an engine brake. When you go downhill and stuff like that, it's super useful. Or when it's ice or snow on the road, it's also very useful. Cool, really cool. Here you can see the graphic. Now I want to go a little bit left right on some twisty road so we can see how the car is handling. But I like it so much. I feel like it's a great cruiser because you have almost 200 horsepower. I feel like the engine, it's super powerful, and I feel like you can drive in the city without any problem. It's super smooth and very silent, and also it should be super economical because you have this full hybrid system. And also the sound insulation is great, the comfort is great. And you have another option if you get the plug-in hybrid version, because you have another option much more powerful. And the plug-in hybrid version, it comes with 223 horsepower, so in case you want even more power, you have it. But I think this one, it's more than enough. Man, there are so many cars here, it's almost impossible to go in until the stop signs, it goes red. Anyway, we will wait. At least the good part is that you don't consume anything, you don't use any energy when you stay in traffic. That's the good part.
In 300 meters,
And right
slight
now,
right turn onto
Strada Lunga Banului.
we are in eco mode. Man, the head-up display, it's so bright. In this sunny day, it's so clear. You can see it so well.
slight right turn coming
And
up.
I
Then
know
200 meters later, left
sometimes some head-up displays are not so visible, but now even in this sunny day, super sunny, super nice,
turn. In 100 meters,
I feel
left
like
turn
you have
onto
Bulevardul Energeticienilor.
plenty of visibility.
in
right
300
there.
meters, right turn onto
Calea Vitan.
Oh, come on. You're so noisy. Ah, you see, that was a bigger bump, and I feel like the car is doing such a good job over those bumps. See the blind spot there? Tell me that
right
it's a
turn
car.
coming up. Then right turn.
Come on, shut up. Nice. The steering, it's pretty
In 100
assisted.
meters,
Wow.
Right turn.
It's
onto
quite
next
nice.
Right. Then 300 meters later, right turn at the end of the road.
The steering wheel, it's assisted, but in the same time, it has such a precise
In 300 meters,
Steer.
left turn onto
Strada Nițe Ilinescu.
Yeah, impressive. I really like it. It feels soft, and if we change the driving mode, let me go back in sport mode. No, the steering it's quite
next left.
it's quite the same. Back to eco. Yeah, I feel the same. I think it's the same. Doesn't feel too big
In
difference.
200 meters, keep left.
But I like
onto
it. I like
Calea
the fact that it's soft, it's assisted, but not super assisted. So it gives you a little bit of heaviness. In the same time, I know it's complicated to explain, you have to feel that, but it's soft, it's easy to drive, but in the same time it gives you a little bit of sporty feedback, if that makes sense. And I like it. I like the GR. I really like the quality, and it's a little bit softer. You can see also the little holes inside here. Quite nice car. Love it. This is also placed in perfect position. If you rest your arm here, you change the gears from here. Super simple. Nice. If you wanna activate the view around the car, the 360 degrees view, you can do it from here. Pretty simple. You can see the cameras here, just like that. And then right now we drive in electric mode. So we were there a little bit faster. Now we go here on some traffic in the city.
Keep left, then
I
left
think
turn.
I have to go on the left here, so that makes sense to go like that. That's, and we have 6.4 liter. Ooh, it's not bad, not bad, good. And then you can see the graphic here again. Big windows, relatively fine. You have also this mirror here, plus the cameras. In this price range you have a lot of stuff. Premium sound system, nice design also on the dash, some extra space here, extra space here. You have some space, oh, big space, USB-C there, 12-volt port. You have another USB-C here. Nice. The vents are super interesting, and they feel super soft. The quality, it's good. Wireless charging for your phone right here. The comfort on the seat, it's great, really good. I like it. I sit really good on those seats. I think it's a great all-arounder, great for the city, great for the highway.
Left turn coming up, then left
I
turn.
can't say about this car that it's good for city or good for highway, long distance or stuff. I think it's good all-arounder. I think you can use it without any problem everywhere. Here it's quite tight, super traffic. You see, this is like the Sonata, Hyundai Sonata in the front. It's a sedan, but I feel like I'm staying higher than all those other cars, and I like that. I like this position. I like the visibility. I feel like I'm in a proper, I don't know, crossover. It feels quite nice. The view, it's quite good. Oh, again, the sun. Not the sun.
In 700 meters, slight right turn.
I feel like you have the power. I mean, when you need the power, you have it, and it gives you so linear. Ah,
In
the
400
driving
meters,
feeling,
Slight right turn.
it's-
Onto
Șoseaua Mihai Bradu.
I can definitely say the car, it feels premium when you're driving. It's like you're driving a premium car. Definitely premium. I think I have to go out here on this.
next slight right. Then 300 meters later, make a U-turn.
Just like that. Now we can escape of this. And right now the car, recuperate the energy back into the battery. Slowly, just like that. You can see the graphic here. And we have half battery. We start with 2 lines and we have half battery right now. The car is charging and we have consumption 6.2 liter. Pretty fine. Auto hold function work. Super interesting, man. I love it. You have a speaker up here. Soft material. I feel like it's a premium car. Basically it is a premium car. It feels like you're driving a super expensive car. like everything, even the materials, even the driving feeling, everything feels super stable and nice.
Make a U-turn if possible.
And you see, it's still pretty silent inside with all that noise outside. Very nice. Now, we can go here. We go yellow, but it's fine. I feel it's also quite
In 400 meters,
pretty
slight
fun
right
to
turn
drive.
onto
Over those bumps. It feels great. Here it's a bumpy road a little bit and we can test it, but I will definitely give it from 1 to 10 I will give it an 8 to suspension. Yeah, 8. It's fine. It feels quite good. It's a good setup. I think they set it up very good, the car. And I noticed that the insulation between the suspension and all that
Next
parts
slight right.
to the
Then
cabin,
slight
it's
right
very
turn.
good. The sound insulation, not only from here but also from engine inside and also from lower part inside the car. So there are different areas where they definitely improve those. And
Next slight right.
I
Then
can say
300 meters later,
it's a
right
stable,
turn.
good car. So and it comes with a lot of functions. The car comes also with an application. You can have your application on your mobile phone and you can see, you can schedule, you can preheat the car, you can see where is the car, and it comes with also some interesting cool feature that I will show you in a review video in a future. So stay close if you want to see that review video. Stay close guys, because it will be interesting. We will talk about everything, interior, exterior, technical data and stuff like that. Also, I will try to make a video where I test the consumption. I will drive the car on the highway in the city and we will see the consumption in the end.
Right
And
turn
this
coming
video was like unprepared. I was surprised. I come today to film the car, but they tell me like, okay, you cannot drive it. You can come to film it and see it, but then surprise, I can drive it. And now I wasn't prepared,
Your destination
but I
is
can't
ahead.
say no to that. I mean, I have to present you guys because I think I was waiting for such a long time the car.
You have
and-
arrived at
Toyota Bucuresti Satoyo Motor Center.
Yes, Toyota
The route
Bucharest
guidance is
South,
now
guys. Here you find the car. Toyota Bucharest, you have arrived. Oh, and here it's kind of traffic. Toyota Bucharest South. If you want to see the car, buy the car, you can definitely come here if you are in Europe, in Bucharest, around Bucharest. They are super nice, so you can definitely come here. I think I need to make him a little bit more space because it will be tight for him. Yeah, there are many cars around here as well, but this car, it's just staying here. Are you joking me? I was thinking it's moving. Oh my god, so I have to do the same thing. So there are definitely no more parking lots here, but the great part is that we have this 360 degrees camera. Look at this, look at it, it's around the car. You can see all those informations there, so clear, so easy. And then reverse camera, and you can see also on the ground what it is. It's map up the ground and it's map up everything around the car. So pretty cool. Anyway, I will leave it here because definitely I have to make another video. But put it in park, electronic handbrake, it's turned on automatically. We can see the consumption. Only a little bit in sport mode. some acceleration, but I didn't drive super eco, and we have 6-liter consumption, and the battery it's half. Wow, quite nice, huh? Not bad, not bad. I love it. Unexpected test drive for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from here. I can't wait to get the car for a longer time to make a proper test drive with a lot of information for you. So stay close because that will come soon. If you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, check out Toyota South. I will leave the link in the description. Also all the information, so if you want to check them out and buy the car. Also, if you have question, ask me down below whatever question you have. If you want to have extra question, you can ask them too as well. Or if you want to test drive the car, come here. It's super nice, super interesting car. So if you're on the market for a crossover, small compact crossover, CHR, it's definitely a great car. And I feel like they make a bigger step from the previous version, so I think it's definitely improved, and it comes with some great features. So I think if you will make the update from the previous CHR to this new CHR, I think will be a big step. It's not like you're updating from iPhone 14 to iPhone 15 where it's almost the same. Here I feel like it's a big step forward, so definitely worth at least to go and see the car. Guys, I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. Stay safe and don't miss out the other videos with the same car because it will be really interesting. See you soon in the next one. Bye guys.